What's up, future legacy makers? In this video, we teamed up with our team of contractors in our community, and we compiled a list of 5 contracting apps that not only help you stay on the cutting edge of the contracting industry, they also simplify your business and allow you to spend more time with your family while also putting money in your pocket. Let's get right into it. First on the list is going to be Nextdoor. So if you haven't heard of Nextdoor before, Nextdoor is a social networking platform based around communities. The whole thing is incredible for networking and especially for small businesses. They've taken on this whole new angle. Nextdoor for local business, the best place to reach neighborhoods that matter to your business. This is fantastic because recently I've had a lot of conversations with contractors, and what I kept hearing over and over is I want quality leads, but I don't want to drive very far to get there. I don't want to have to put aside family time for travel time. And that makes sense. The problem isn't going outside of your area, it's finding the good leads in your area. So this app will help you with that. You can come in here, claim your free business page, work through all of this, create your own account, and it's all entirely free. From there, you can post and you can engage with the community. The idea being that Nextdoor is not your saving grace, but having the mindset shift from I'm paying for leads from somebody else to no, I'm doing this myself. I'm self-reliant. My business is going to be run by me. And taking ownership of your business and taking control of your leads. That's the mindset shift that will happen once you start to get into communities and create your own leads rather than buying them. The next app that we have came highly recommended from contractors is Joist. Joist is an awesome little app mainly built around estimating and invoicing clients. So this is a really cool way to do it. It's all powered through PayPal. If we go into the pricing here, you'll see the free version along with a couple of upgrades as well. So you'll have these down the line. But right off the bat with the starter pack, you get unlimited estimates, invoices, and clients. This is awesome. This is a good way to just get your feet wet with this kind of stuff. If you're going through and you have no idea how to price your jobs, this at least gives you some consistency. Because what you don't want to be doing is just guessing every single time. It's not replicable. It does not make sense. It's not a firm way to do your business. Also, just aesthetically, it's a much cleaner way to do this when you're going for consultations and that kind of thing. It makes your business look a lot more professional. It can be used for estimating, invoices, payments, homeowner financing, client management, and QuickBooks Sync. One thing that I think often gets skipped over with this is the client management side of things. As you get bigger, you're going to want to get a CRM, and we have a couple recommendations for those. But when you're smaller, it sometimes can be hard to justify that cost, but you should have all of your stuff tracked. If you are not following up with clients like you should be, these are leads that are going cold just because you aren't nurturing them. A CRM is a great way for you to be stress-free and kind of keep it a little bit of an organization there. So I love the fact that Joist has a client management aspect to it as well, all for free. Like, that's an incredible package. Now, if this video has been helpful to you so far, go ahead and like that thing, because really what we're trying to do is uplevel the entire contracting industry, and you liking it tells YouTube it's a good video, it spreads out to more contractors. Let's do this thing together. Okay, back to it. Number 3, Facebook. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm not an idiot. I know you know about Facebook. The problem is you aren't using Facebook right. Let me show you an example here. I'm going to use Ryan Kelly from KHB. I just happen to have his Facebook pulled up right now, and I know this dude's solid, so he's going to have all this stuff right. So, on his personal, we see a lot of friendly stuff, stuff business related. He's posting stuff from the company. This is really cool. He's making his own content, posting it. Then we go to his business account, and what do we see? We have a design inspiration post, 9 comments, 10 shares, before and after post, kitchen update. So when a client comes in, they see that you're active and they get a vibe for who you are. This is perfect. This is what you want to see. It may seem like a small thing, but really truly, when you think about how people buy and you think about how you decide who to buy, you want somebody who's trustworthy. You want somebody who you would naturally get along with. You like to buy from people who are people. Facebook gives us this incredible opportunity to show that. Remember, you are not appealing to yourself. A lot of times your ideal client is moms. They eat this stuff up, truly. The second thing you need to be doing is you need to be joining contractor groups. Community is everything. A lot of contractors I talk to, they say, well, I'm kind of trying to move up and to market myself in advance, and like I don't want to be stuck at this forever. But everybody around me seems like they're very complacent. They say, well, I'm just going to do things the old way. I don't really care for any of that marketing stuff. It's all a scam. I like to keep it old school. If you are in that toxic environment where everybody's just trying to keep you at a certain level, nobody rising above, everybody let's all just stay at mediocre, race to the bottom, that seriously will affect you. You need to find yourself a community of like-minded contractors who will continue to challenge you to be better. We have 2 recommendations for that. The first recommendation is the Shinfu Sales Mastermind. This is awesome. This is a group of contractors talking about learning how to sell the right way. To learning how to sell so it's not scammy or weird or awkward, but just really trying to problem solve with clients and figure out like what really is the motivation. And when you can connect with somebody like that, then you can really start to sell. Oh, we're shooting a vid, bro.
Sorry guys, what happened again?
Great. Chris, what do you have to say about the importance of community? Okay, go ahead.
All right, so simply put, the value of community is huge. Entrepreneurship is very mental as well. And if you are surrounding yourselves or you get jaded by bad experiences, this gives you a good sounding board to get back to where you want to be. Also, you're not alone, and so you can recognize, hey, that this problem that you're dealing with right now, someone has also dealt with it beforehand, and the problems that you just got out of, someone is going to be dealing with in the future, and you feel a lot of sense of pride being able to help people out and give them some guidance to get them out of their rut that they're currently in. There's an African proverb that says, if you want to travel fast, travel alone. If you want to travel far, travel together. And I think that that's a huge part of it. All right, sorry about breaking up your video. I apologize.
That was awesome. You're natural. Okay, number 4, we kind of have a combo here. It's the Google Workspace. So this includes Drive, Sheets, Calendar, everything like that is all part of your Google Workspace. This is exactly what we have set up here at CGN, and a lot of our clients use it as well. The point is to make communication between your team incredibly easy and give yourself a firm footing to build on. Right off the bat, for free, just with a Google account, you get 15 gigabytes of free storage to share with your team. If you're a one-person team and you don't have a big team to share with, you can still use this for centralizing all of your docs and files and everything. Keep it all in one spot, keep yourself organized, and then if there are other contractors you want to share this with or something like that, it makes it super easy. This is a no-brainer. Seriously, if you do not have this set up for your company right now, you need to be. Google Sheets alone will help you so much because you got to be tracking your numbers. You need to know your numbers if you're going to set this up the right way. And the very simplest form of this is Google Sheets. Another thing about this that a lot of people do not utilize is that because it's free and a lot of people use this, you can often find crowdsourced templates or Google Sheet templates. Like if you just Google P&R Google Sheets template, you'll find a bunch of different examples here that you can use for your own sheet that somebody else who's way better at Sheets made. And that's true for all of their stuff, everything in here, but Sheets especially. Find yourself a template, get your stuff done right, track those numbers because what gets tracked improves. Okay, and last on the list, I guarantee you have not seen this on another contracting apps list. It is Grammarly. Grammarly is a free extension that you can download to your computer, and it will help you when writing emails, sending Facebook messages, everything like that to make sure that any spelling errors or telling apart there and there and there, your. Wait, how many of yours are there? Just 2. An apostrophe after the S or apostrophe before the S, and sometimes it's possessive or all that stuff. Don't worry about it. Grammarly's got you covered. This isn't so important because it not only cleans up your image, but it literally changes your value in the client's eyes. The idea is to not get nitpicky with all your stuff and you say, well, my clients don't care about all that. If your intention is to charge 50% gross profit margin, the only way that happens is if your client views you as somebody who's worth that much or a company that's professional enough to be worth that much. That does not align with spelling errors, simple comma things. But at the same time, I don't think you should have to be worried about those as well. Grammarly makes it incredibly simple. You just download it and then naturally, let's say if I'm going to write an email right now, I'll come to your house around 10. Grammarly immediately recognizes it, gives you the easy button to switch it. Don't let yourself be worried about that stuff, or immediately after you send a proposal over, as soon as you hit send, you're like, oh shoot, I messed up that one thing. Get yourself Grammarly and just forget about it. Honestly, put it on your browser, forget about it. It will highlight the stuff for you. Just go through, make sure you review it before you hit that send button. And that's just one of the ways to help you with this 50% gross profit. If you are still having trouble with getting 50% gross profit jobs, check out this video. There are tons of other things that we can get you started with, but just start here. This video right here is going to be incredibly helpful for every time you hear those words of, can you lower your price? Check this out.